On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Dragon 60. Hurt. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks.
Here's Stroud. Xavier Hutchinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Let's go. Big Lion. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Stroud and company going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And some room to run now. And out across midfield down to the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. Breaks a tackle. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Well, under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
That one complete. It's tanked down. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Cougar 19, 18, right in. Dragon 60.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Quickly out wide to Mechie. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Hey!
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. O'Brien. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if they missed reaching that marker.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
65 catch, go.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. McLaughlin for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Stroud out of the gun here. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Let's go.
And Stroud now to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig alert, rig alert. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Come on.
Pierce. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson working from the gun. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all. One throw right there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now they'll audible to something else.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
On first down, here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 28 yards. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Now it's Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Richardson out of the shotgun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. And now they're in the hurry-up. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, right in, Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. This taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Caught by Woods. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here Richardson yet again. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Richardson looking to throw. Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Mustang 19. Go.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 2. Buffalo 18.
And 12 at the 37-yard line.
Second down throw now from Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I like this focus in because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Hurt. Warriors 70. 70 ranges. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
Broncos, 19 Lions. Ready.
Stroud looking to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Collins. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now is Stroud. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up. There he goes, right side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And quickly, they get to the line. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. Touchdown! Josh Downs from 21 yards away. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Get it. Stay hurt. Warrior 70. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Texans are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting.
And it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Texans 41, Colts 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
70 Ranger. Chap, check, chap, check. Chap 60, chap 60. Hey, Crash.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Pierce. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Stroud looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Rig alert, rig alert. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Let go.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson. That complete to Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Richardson to throw it. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Well, they need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Juju Brents. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Richardson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Got it. Ready? Check, smash, check, 18, Pioneer.
Stroud back to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
To throw with Stroud. Looking deep here for Mechie. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Houston, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.